Hatem, how are you, Hatem?
I'm very good, friends. Very good. Sorry.
So what do you think about Palestine?
I have a, okay. First of all, I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you think Jesus, he was talking Aramaic, maybe?
What does have to do with Palestine now?
It's not about Palestine. That's my question. Then we will go to
Well, he
Palestine.
is God. He speaks all languages. If the disciple of Jesus,
Okay.
they spoke all languages, how about Jesus? In your books, it says, in Ibn Kathir,
Okay. Very
in,
good.
in Ibn Kathir, it says that when the disciple of Jesus, Jesus, he'd command them to go and preach around the world. They said to him, how are you going to preach and we don't speak the language of those countries? But he said to them, don't worry, you will see. In the morning, when they woke up, everyone was speaking different language. So this is in your books about Jesus. So if Jesus, he made his disciple able to speak many, many languages, for sure Jesus will speak many, many languages too.
Very good. Very good. But like I understand from you, like Allah in the Quran, He's not like the same real God. He's not the same God. Allah is different. Maybe it's the devil even, right?
Yeah, he is the devil. Not maybe. I mean, the devil is not necessarily the person. The devil is an idea too. Like as an example, if I worship a stone, the stone itself is not the devil, but the devil concept is there, is about
Okay,
misleading me.
okay. But do you know, like maybe originally the word of God comes from Aramaic? Do you know what is the meaning of the word of God in Aramaic? What does it mean? Do you know?
The word of God in Aramaic is coming from the word al. This is al. The rest, the H is not a part of the word. It's like for a musical purpose. So il, al, and
No,
then in the old Aramaic, al, and then it became illa, and then became ilah. But this is not Allah. Allah is two words,
yeah,
al.
def-
Hold on, al and lah. Al is a word meaning God, as we said, al, which later became el.
no.
Lah is different word.
It's the
It is the
name
name.
of
It is the name of the God. Additional to that, my friend, the name is not the problem. If you
originally
if you change the name of your God,
Jesus.
let us say you change the name of your God and you call him Elohim. Still, he is not our God. So you are a wrong idea. Do you think because of a name? No. Use the Lord, he said, from their fruit you shall know them. Your God of fruits is evil fruit, is satanic
No,
fruit.
you see, Christians, what what the Christians always talking about the word of Allah, like it comes from where? It's
This is because
originally the meaning of God in
this is
Aramaic.
no
Jesus was in
no
Aramaic too.
this has come after the occupation for 1400 years. The Christian they went through hell and they forced them to change their language. They forced them to speak Arabic. They forced them to use words they use. At least they can survive. Even their kids, they stop using Christian names for their kids. So if their kids play in the street, nobody will know that he is a Christian kid. Otherwise, he might end dead. So we know what happened there, and you know what happened there. Same time, I do not recognize your God to
Okay,
be
so
a shaitan because his name is an angel. As an example, Satan never called himself Satan. You don't. You don't say, here, no, introduce myself,
mhm.
Satan, I'm Satan. No. So when we say Satan, this is what we call him, but he don't call himself Satan. He believe he's God. He believe he is the best. He believe he is special. So it's not a name. If I ask you right now, you call your God Allah. Is the word Allah present a holy person or a disgusting person?
Of course, holy.
If Allah is holy, then how he allow your sister, I'm not insulting you, just an example, he allow your sister to rent her private part for a few hours.
Doing what?
to rent her private part for a few hours.
Okay, what about this point, Prince?
Why you are jumping? We're trying to find out if Allah is
I'm not.
God. If you're God, He allow prostitution and He promote prostitution. Well, this is the God of the prostitutes. The true God,
What's
prostitute is a hooker, sex for money, money for sex. Hooker
where
is
is
not.
it? This is not.
This is not
No,
what.
it comes from Shia. I was
No, this is
talking about
first
Shia.
of all, muta is a concept of Sunni and Shia. It is a verse in the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24.
No, no, it's not.
No, it is in front of you. This is the Quran, chapter 4, verse 24.
Yes.
You speak Arabic?
No, no. We as Sunnis, we.
No, you speak
Yeah,
Arabic. It
yeah, I
says,
do.
I know you are Sunni. فَمَا اسْتَمْتَعْتُمْ بِهِ مِنْهُنَّ فَآتُوهُنَّ أُجُورَهُنَّ. You see it? So those who you enjoy their vagina, you pay. And the Muslim translation, they try to cover it. They say mahar, they say etc. No, this is about the muta. You can open any Islamic interpretation and you will see Sunni and Shia agree. This is about muta and muta only. Muta mean sex pleasure. So you pay a woman to rent her, to sleep with her.
But okay, okay, right, right. But it's not a problem for you, the Christian, so you can say it's a problem. It's not even a problem for
Why
you. So
why is
why you are take it like it's so easy?
why it is not problem?
In Christianity, it's very normal. There is nothing stop you, or there is no rules told you to not have different relationship and
Where
all
you
this
got
stuff.
this
Why?
from?
So why you
Where you got this from? Where you got this from?
everybody know this?
No, no, no,
You
don't
are
tell
free.
me.
They are
No, no,
free
you know,
to.
when you tell me,
You mentioned.
don't tell me.
You mentioned.
Everybody, my friend, don't tell me everybody knows this. Tell me where it says that.
You mentioned a second ago. You say, "Oh, and we are in Christianity. We believe in God. He give us love, but we are free. We are not like the Muslims. They are
No,
following
that's far.
rules.
That's false.
We have
No,
freedom."
nowhere in the Bible it says that. Can you show me the reference?
No, I will show you another thing. What about
No,
the
don't, no,
Christians?
no, no,
When you
don't show me. You are showing me a false people who they are not Christians. You said in Christianity, Christianity is God teaching, not my teaching. So can you show me where in Christianity it says I'm free to do whatever I wish? I can sleep around. I can be a homosexual. I can sleep with the children's. Can you show me?
You said a second ago that
Uh-huh.
we are in Christianity, we are free to do whatever we want to do. We are not like the
That's
Muslims
false.
following
That's
rules.
false. That's
You
false.
said,
I said we don't force people to believe in Jesus. People are free to believe or not. Christians, the second you say you are Christian, you agree willingly to be part of the faith. To be part of the faith is to follow the faith. And what the faith is? The faith, I'm going to read for you a verse and I want you to show me something like it in the Quran. Is that fair?
okay.
All right. In the Bible, it says, there's no thieves, no drunken, no homosexual, no criminals, no evildoers, even drunk will not go to heaven. Can you show me that in the Quran?
Oh, very nice. So you means most of the people who they are claiming that they are Christians and following the Christ, they are not even a Christian,
Not only that,
right?
that include all the Muslims too. So not the fake Christians and the Muslims, all the Muslims will go to hell because all of you are drunken, fornicators, thieves, and criminals.
Wow, I found it. It's like the Christianity seems like Islam, kind of.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I just ask you, can you show me where in Islam it says if you are a drunk, you will not go to heaven? If
You
you are a
will
thief?
not go to heaven if you drink.
I just showed you in the Bible says that if you are uh, one of those, you will not go to heaven. In your religion, it says no. Even if you are a homosexual, you go to heaven. Is that correct?
Fully in Islam, it's not like take it like if someone do something against the rules of the religious, it doesn't like supposed to go to hell and all this stuff. No, it's not like this truly. It's different.
I'm asking you, if there is anywhere in Islam it says that a person who is drunk will not go to heaven.
Truly, Islam is not extreme in the way you say, so there is
So,
no not
so a second ago
not
you were accusing the Christian to be so free. Second after, it turned to be that the one who say drunken will not go to heaven is extreme. Guys, do you see
oh, I feel
how Hatim he changed his position? A second ago he was accusing the Christians. They are the one who have a free life. They can do whatever they want.
Prince,
Huh?
Prince.
Uh,
Listen, I love Jesus so much. I want to be Christian, but there is a
no,
verse
you don't.
in
You don't love
Bible.
Jesus. You don't even know
Oh, wait,
Jesus.
wait. Okay. I want to
Uh-huh.
take Jesus as my God, and I want to love Jesus. I want to follow Jesus, God, the Christ. Okay,
Uh-huh.
for example. But what about the verse? There is verse in the Bible, and I will tell you the story. Maybe I don't know the main words, but the story says about there is a man come to Jesus and says to Jesus, says to him, he says, "My good teacher, tell me something I can do so I can go to heaven." And Jesus says to him, "What, prince?" He says, "Don't say I'm good. The only good thing is the one God." Right?
Are you done?
Right?
Are you done?
Yes,
Well,
I am done.
Jesus,
Yes.
well,
And
Jesus not, he did not say why you are, he said to him, why you are calling me good? Why Jesus saying to him,
uh-huh.
because are you recognizing me that I'm God? And then Jesus says, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep, and my sheep they knew me. So Jesus said it clearly, he is good, and not only he is good, he is the shepherd of the world. So you are as usual, as all the Muslims. You take a word and you don't read the rest.
No,
You,
no, no. He
hold on.
say, I am. He say, don't call me good.
No, no,
Only
no,
the
no,
good
no,
things
no,
it
no,
comes
no.
from the
Okay, okay,
from the
in
one
front of everybody. If you can show me where it says, don't call me good, I will close my program. I will not come here. Show me.
I think I told you I don't know
So don't make
the
things up.
words
You don't make
specifically.
things up. People will
About the
laugh at
story.
you. He said to him, why you are calling
No,
me good? Don't you know that God, only God is good? So he's saying to him, how you recognize me? How you know I am good? But Jesus himself, if we go to John chapter 10, you will see Jesus saying, I am the good shepherd. He is the good
don't
shepherd, and the
believe.
good shepherd is only God,
The
for he
verse.
take care of all the world. He said, the good shepherd laid down his life for the sheep, the herd. So Jesus, he mentioned it clearly in many places in the Bible, not only here, that he is, and Jesus says, the one who saw me, he saw the Father, me and the Father is one, and I am the life, I am the resurrection. So all of this, you just notice there, he's saying to him, why you call me good?
But it's the same mistake again when you are talking about the things in Islam, like it's not perfect. Talking about
No, no,
mut'ah,
no. I did not
talking
say where is the
about
non-perfection? Jesus, he just confirmed that he is the good God. So you claim, you see, this is the problem. You claim to be smart,
no,
but
I'm
but
not truly. I
but
don't have many
did you
information.
read the whole chapter, the
I'm
one you
not.
just quote for me?
No, I didn't truly.
Okay, why you did not read it?
I just saw this verse. Someone speaks
Okay, my
about
friend,
it, and he was explaining it.
a human being, uh, when he reads something, shouldn't he go and check it out and see what it says? So if I quote for you right now a sentence from a place, if I don't quote the rest,
No,
I might be confusing people. As an example, I can quote now a verse from the Quran. It says, no, there's no God. I can take the Shahada.
yeah, yeah.
I can take one part
I
of it.
want you to.
It says no God. Okay, I will take that part, the sentence. There's no God. Hey, I made you atheist. But no, the sentence doesn't say there's no God. It says there's no God but Allah. So either I cut the story to fabricate a story which is not there, or I show the story as it is. So I'm just trying to teach you. So if in the future, if you want to see what the book is saying, go and read the book. Don't go and read an article somebody wrote, Jesus said this. Go check it out, otherwise he might be fooling you.
Okay, okay. Very nice, very nice. But all the things that I understand from what you are saying, literally, you mean that most of the Christians they are not even following the Christianity.
That
That's
is
what I
not that
understood,
is not
truly.
important, my friend. The
They are
important
just
is that's not important. Let me tell you. I cry for nobody. Let us say there's 99.9 of the whole world they will go to hell. Why I want to cry for them if this is what they choose? It was your choice. I'm not worried about you. I wanted to cry for you. You choose. So this is not what makes Christianity true or not. It's not about how many. When Jesus have only 12 disciples, that does not change when Jesus have 3 billion Christians. In fact, it was way better before because it was the Christians at that time, they were more discriminated and only true Christians stay Christians. Today, people, they go to church just as a social, they say they wear a cross, but they don't really practice. The same as the Muslims, Muslims by name. Why you don't do jihad? Because you don't believe. Why you don't join Al-Qaeda
Very,
and ISIS? Because you don't believe.
very nice. So you don't, okay, so you don't take all the Muslims who they are extreme because they are losers and they are just Muslims by the name, and you say, okay, all the Islam is on this form. You cannot chew truly. Same as a Christianity. It's the same, I think.
No, no. You
Yeah.
see, in Islam, the founder of Islam is a scumbag. So, in order to be a follow Muslim, you have to follow a scumbag. So, if the best of you is a scumbag, who is the worst of you? In our case, is different. The best of us is going to be a saint or a disciple of Jesus. The best of you is going to be like Muhammad, a child molester, a rapist, a thief. So you cannot say it is the same. Christianity is not easy to follow. Why? Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. In your religion, you can do all kind of sin. Allah forgive everything, including anything. In Christianity, no. In Islam, all what is required to say Shahada.
How
Say Shahada. You
how
can
do
be a
you mean? What you
homosexual.
are?
You can be
What is your meaning?
you can be a pedophile. You can be a thief. You can be a killer. You can be an atheist. Let's say Shahada.
This is, I think that that's mercy kind of because we are the humans. We cannot be like so pure.
How it
Of
is a
course,
mercy? How
not.
it is a mercy if it's a destiny anyway? The mercy should happen that Allah forgive everybody, but the forgiveness of Allah is a fraud. Why? Because it was a destiny anyway. So if somebody commits sin, let us say he fornicate, and Allah he forced him to fornicate. Is he going to go to heaven or to hell according to Islam?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? If somebody he slept with the
According
neighbor,
to Islam, you mean
yeah,
me?
yeah.
The God forgives. Yes, but there is things
What forgave?
it
Hold
will
on.
not be forgiven. You
Why
will
Allah will
be
forgive you? What's wrong with you? Why Allah will forgive you if He is the one who forced you to commit fornication? What's wrong with this religion? So your God, He forced you to sleep with the neighbor wife, and then Allah, He will forgive you because you pray for Him. Forgive me, my goodness, Allah, please. What the heck is this? If it was a destiny, why you need to be forgiven?
yeah. Listen, I mean the destiny stuff and all these things. It's kind of so complicated when you want to
No, no, it's
mention
not
to
complicated.
God
It's in
and
front of
this
you.
stuff.
You
Okay.
make it complicated because you decide to be a fool. The second we show you something serious, you say it's complicated. I don't want to think about it. It's like, Why we not think how they made the ice cream? Let us eat the ice cream. Well, this is not ice, and this is not a cream. This is your God.
Listen, you are trying to mention two things. It's so difficult to even ask about when you say destiny because I told you maybe yesterday we want to talk about life and earth and in the universe and all this stuff. There is things we cannot ask about
No, we
because we
can.
don't want this
No,
life.
we
We don't
can. We
let
can.
us for
We
this
can.
life.
No, we can. You are afraid to
How?
face. You are afraid to face reality because reality is ugly for you. You are
Oh,
scared. You are scared.
okay, I have a question for you.
Last time,
If
Hatem,
you okay, okay,
last
okay.
time you
I
spoke
have.
to me, you agreed that your
Let's
God, Allah, is evil. You agreed. You
okay,
forgot?
okay.
You agreed that your God, Allah, is
Explain.
evil. Did you agree with me last time that Allah is evil?
I think all the things comes from God. Yes, I agree.
No, this is what you said.
Yeah,
We
but it's not.
agreed that Allah is evil. We showed you how Allah, He forced
No.
you to do things, and you agreed this is evil.
Yeah, I think this life and destiny and the evil things and all this stuff, it comes originally, the only source is God. And we are just
No, this is not. This
so
is not.
weak to
You
try.
see, this is not an excuse because I can say, well, God, He created Satan, and if there is no Satan, there is no evil. No, this is wrong because in my belief, God, He did not create
Listen,
Satan. God, He created
do
an
you
angel.
believe?
The angel,
Okay, okay.
he disobeyed God and he decided to become a God by himself. So my God did not
Okay.
create Satan, he created an angel. Same for you. My God, he created Adam to be a good man. Adam chose to be a bad man. So you
So,
have a
so, so,
wrong understanding. It was not a destiny. And
okay, okay.
when you believe in the
So, so,
Islamic
so,
destiny, you just believe that Allah is the devil.
okay, okay, okay. Forget about Islam. There is no Islam. What about Christians? Do you believe in Satan or not?
Well, you are Satan.
You believe in Satan?
I
Like
believe,
there is
I
Satan?
believe right now Satan is speaking to me.
Oh, you mean me?
Yeah. Okay. Let me prove it for you. When I ask you why Allah will force you to sleep with someone, and then He will punish you for sleeping with someone, what you said to me? This is complicated. We should not talk about it. But isn't it this is the answer of a Satan? He don't want me to think. He don't want me to question. Isn't it this is Satan inside you trying to divert the topic because this is will expose his metal, his rust?
No,
So
you
answer me
can
then,
you cannot.
why Allah will force me? Allah will force me to be Christian. He forced that guy to be an atheist. He forced this guy to be a homosexual. And then this God, he is going to punish me and him and her and him for what? For what he forced us to do. And the top of that, it's a destiny, which means whatever you do, it doesn't count. It is what
Oh,
destiny is
you
made for
can.
you. And
Yes,
it,
kind of. True.
huh? So you agree with me, true. Now Satan is not talking inside
Correct.
you. Satan is defeated. A second ago you were
Yes, about
speaking.
destiny.
Okay. So it's true. Satan is Allah.
No, it's not.
Allah is,
No,
okay, you
no,
know what? I want to
fun.
ask you. Why the Muslims are the only people who dance in the street for slaughtering other people? Why? Can you give me a reason?
No,
9/11
that's
9/11
no, no,
happened,
no,
you dance in the
no,
street, Allahu Akbar, you
no,
give
no.
candies. October 7 happened, you dance in the street, the women, you know, women do crazy stuff like the Indian, American Indian, and they jump in the street and they give baklava and candies. And why all Muslims they do that? When tsunami happened, Muslims are the only one who opened chat rooms and paltalk celebrating tsunami because they thought the one who died is the people in Thailand. As soon they heard that majority of them they are from Indonesia, they shut down their rooms. The only one celebrate evil is Muslims. Do you know why? Because your God is evil.
No, it's you take those people who they are celebrating by the blood and the killing and those stuff.
What do you
I
mean
think
those
those
people? Can you
even
name
not
for
real.
me? Can you name for me the percentage of people who they rejoice for the Jews' death in October 7? Just give me the number. Give me, be honest with me. How
Yeah,
many of your people they were rejoicing and
yeah,
happy? Huh?
millions,
Exactly.
millions.
All right. This is only in your country.
Yeah,
So billions around the world, all the Muslims praising Allah
yes,
for
millions. They were.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know why
There is
why
millions
millions? Why millions?
dancing.
Why no millions of a Christian they dance in the street when an earthquake happened in
It's
Turkey?
not. They are not. You cannot take them as a Muslim. Okay,
No,
they
they
are
are the
just
true.
Muslim by the
No, they
name.
are the true Muslims. Don't lie yourself.
No, no, but you cannot take those people like a Muslims because they are happy
My friend,
because you don't understand.
no, no. Don't you know that the Quran said that when you torture non-Muslims, Allah make your chest happy?
No, what? You mean in the verses that speaks about the war when there is war and those
Doesn't
stuff?
matter. You are at war always. Muslims are at war always. Muslim they want to kill everybody when you are at war. Since when you are at peace? Since when? Huh?
Really? No, no, no. No, no. If you're talking about the verses in the Quran, the extreme verses speaking, talking about like God or Allah talking
I
about
ask
fighting all this stuff.
I am saying if Allah, if your God, not I'm not talking about different one. Your God, do he encourage you to dance and to be happy for the death of any
No,
non-Muslim?
no. No. The
Are you
answer is
sure?
no.
What if I show you?
Yes, I am sure. Come
Uh,
on, show me.
okay, are you going to leave Islam if I
Yeah,
show you?
yeah. Yeah, if you show me a kite speaking about to kill the other people for no reason and be happy, yes, I will leave Islam.
Is there is a reason to make you dance for the death of other people?
You know, in the wars, there is no rules, my friend.
All right, in
In
war.
the wars, there
So
is no rules.
do you approve raping and killing and torturing like we heard of the video of
Oh,
Hamas?
what about? Oh my
Eight
God.
eight of Hamas, eight
Not
or
about
nine,
Hamas.
all done. Eight of Hamas raping a woman when she is alive and they cut her breast and then after they finish with her, they dump her in the street. Is that approved in the Quran, yes or no?
No, that's not in Quran. They are not even Muslim. They are not even humans. They
All
are
right. So
monsters.
is torture approved in the
Yeah,
Quran? Is torturing people approved in the Quran? Yes or no?
torturing people. Truly, listen, I told you and I am telling you again, without no reason, there is no verse in the Quran
So
speaking about go and kill
if
the
I
other
am
people and torture
so
them
now
and
I
all.
am at war with you and I have a million reason. Is it okay to take your nails and to put needles in your anus and to take your teeth one by one and to take your nails one by
Wow.
one? Is that
Wow.
okay?
Please. You are trying to. Okay, okay. You are trying to make this life like so perfect. Look to the World War II. They are not even Muslim. More than
I'm
100
not talking
million
about
person
you see
they
you are
killed.
exactly
What about what they have done?
you are
What
comparing
about, yeah,
yourself to
okay, wait.
Hitler,
No, I am.
saying I am the same as Hitler. Is Hitler better? Well, Hitler he like Islam. Hitler he says Christianity is a
No,
problem.
no, no. What the Americans did to German when they go to invasion and fighting the Germans,
Well, they say
what
the
they have
German,
done.
the American, they fought against the German, who they were killing everybody who opposed them. They were fascist, Nazi.
Okay.
They
War.
were, they were
War.
not, they
There
were
is no
not,
good
they
person
were
and
not
bad person in
siding.
war.
It's you
War is
Muslims,
war.
it is you Muslim who side with Hitler. Is it true?
What?
Is it true that you Muslims, you fought,
Repeat the question, please.
Is it true that you Muslim you fought in the side of Hitler?
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
There is many countries in the Middle East who they was like you can say with Hitler, but they are not even Muslims. We don't take them as like Muslims.
Was okay. Do,
Okay?
do do Muhammad support what Hitler did, killing every Jew?
Of course it's not, because we don't have the right to kill the Jews and like if
Okay,
there is no war or something like this.
let me
No,
repeat
we don't have.
let me repeat my question again. Do your prophet?
No.
What if I show you?
Come on, show me.
All right,
If you are talking after the death of Muhammad when Abu Bakr he like waged a war against the
guys.
Jews there,
Muhammad,
yes,
are you
he
talking
waged a
about
war.
after the death of? I just said to him, Muhammad. He said after the death of Muhammad. All right.
Oh, okay. Even Muhammad, yeah. There was like a war between the Jews and the Muslims they
No,
fight
I said to
the
you.
Jews
I
and they
said
kick
to
them.
you.
Yeah.
I said to you. Do Hitler? Do Muhammad? Support killing every single Jew like Hitler, Muhammad? Do he support killing every single Jew? Like Muhammad, you said no. But you're a prophet, he support that. And
You
he
wanna be-
command the
Okay.
Muslims.
You wanna be-
Read for me. Let me show you the screen. Read. This is your prophet saying it clearly that
Mhm,
he's
mhm.
Hitler. He support killing every single Jew. Hmm?
That's a hadith.
So what? This is Sahih, authentic, Al-Bukhari. Very authentic.
Okay, it's like wait, it's like a prophecy.
What prophecy? You're a
The
prophet.
hour will not
No, this
be
is a destiny that
established.
every Muslim
Okay,
shall.
until you
The
fight.
duty of the Muslims is to kill every single Jew in this earth.
Almost and there is a Jew hiding behind. Oh, you're talking about the prophecy. The beginning of the end
Ah,
of the world, the
okay.
day of
So why
judgment,
you
the
Muslims?
akhirah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
guys, it's a prophecy. So why Muhammad is telling you the plan of
Yes,
Allah?
that's
Prophecy is the plan of Allah to kill every single
yeah,
Jew by the hand of the Muslims. Why?
yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yes, there is a prophecy. Yeah, there is prophecy in Islam talking
Why?
about
Why?
the big
Why?
war in
Okay,
the end
truly,
of the
truly,
time
Mr.
with the
Truly,
Jews.
Hatem, don't troll me.
I don't
So why
know.
Allah?
God plan my friend. I
Why
don't
Allah? He want to kill every single Jew, every single a Jew, a young, a child, a woman, a Jew hide behind the tree. Even the tree will say, "Hey, there's a Jewish behind me, kill him."
I don't know truly, but there is verses in the Quran speaks about the Jews, like they were so great people and the God preferred them above all the humanity, but they did something and all this stuff. They try like they are sinners and this stuff. Yes, true.
Well, the biggest sinner in the world I know is the Muslims. Child molesters, thieves, criminals, liars, cheaters. You live in the Middle East. You go to the butcher to buy beef, they give you dogs food, meat. You go to the grocery, you buy tomato, half of it goes to the garbage because they select the bad ones, they put them in the bottom, and they put the good ones in the top to fool you. You go to buy a house, you buy the house after
Yes.
a few years, you have tons of cracks because the contractor is a cheater. The if you say one true word, the secret police will arrest you. The government will kidnap you. The judge is corrupt. If you are if you a thief come to your house and the thief he pay the judge, you will be arrested and the thief will be laughing at you. So how they are sinners?
True. Correct. Yes. All
Okay,
the
true,
things that you
correct.
are mentioned,
But
it's yes, correct.
In Israel right now, Netanyahu himself is going to face the consequences of corruption. In your country, when the last time there is
Yeah.
somebody he faced the consequences of corruption, the whole country is corrupt. This is
But you
Netanyahu.
know that the
This is
Jews
Netanyahu,
they even had
Hatem. This is
They have the
Netanyahu.
same.
Right now, he is a prime minister, which means he have the highest authority in Israel. Even he is under investigation,
Yeah,
and he is going to go to jail soon. This is Israel, the land you are saying they are sinners.
bro.
Hmm. All
No,
right.
I didn't say they are sinners.
You said
I
that.
said there is verses speaking about them in the old era. Yes.
The old era. Yeah, I agree with you. They are sinners at
Hmm.
that time. They were fool. They gave Muhammad a refugee. This is what happened when you invite a dog to your house.
Yeah.
A dog with rabies, he bite you, he kill you. So they allow Muhammad to live in their city, and then this coward, he betrayed them and he killed them all. They gave him refugee. They opened their city for them. They did not kill him. When he came, he was just a few people with him. They can kill him easy if they are evil, but they did not harm him. They invited him. They welcomed him. Then what he did, he slaughtered them all.
True.
All right, Hatem. Thank you very much for joining us today. Yeah, I said, oh, guys, who want to learn? Because Muslims, they are using Arabic to convert people into Islam. So I said, you know what? I will teach people Arabic if they are interested, and for free. But this is the problem with the for free. When you give your books for free, people think maybe I'm rich. I'm not rich. I'm not a billionaire. I did not change my car since 20 years ago. I wish I can have a new car, you know. But you try to help people, but people don't appreciate. You say, okay, I give my books in many, many, many languages for free. Who appreciate? Nobody. You want to know how they appreciate? You see how much they support me. Nobody care. They don't even leave a comment. I mean, comment doesn't cost them money. So we do things for free. If you go to any channel, from the first 2 seconds, they will say, please don't forget to donate to us. Please, we need your support. I go live, I shut up, I go down, I don't say a word. We have the Patreon, but we don't mention anything about donation. People love things for free. And because you get them for free, they don't appreciate it. The same as Jesus. They say to you, Jesus, he died for you for free. The fact is not free. I mean, what is more priceless than the blood of Jesus? This is not for free.
Hello.
And people don't appreciate it free. Yes, Blackwater. Are you a Muslim?
Can you hear me? Finally?
Yes, are you a Muslim?
No, I'm a Christian.
All right. How I can help you?
I don't know. Just want to check in with you. But
Oh,
like, oh, I'm amazed that this is working now. But whatever. I was gonna get into Palestinian.
that's good. Take care. You don't even know what you want to talk. So you tried 2 hours to fix your microphone to talk to me, but when you take the mic, you don't know what to say. All right. Lord have mercy. No, don't come here again in that stage. Anyway, if you are, I'm losing my voice, but if there is somebody, he is from those who support free Palestine, from those liberals would like to join us, please feel free. Until now, you fail, all of you, to come and support your Hitler. You all support Hitler. All the liberals are fascist and they are Nazi and Hitler. You hate the Jews just because they are Jews. All of us, we knew that this is their land. Every one of you knows. And they are not occupation. The occupation is the Arab. It takes you 2 seconds to find out. You go right now to YouTube and search the opening of Jerusalem. The opening. When the Muslim occupy your
Come
city,
on,
they
TP. Why
call
you
it.
gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that?
My friend, you have nothing to say. Do you want to say anything?
I do. I have too much to say. I'm focused on Palestine. So just hold on.
Okay, go
Let's.
ahead.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So my thing is like you're very black and white with the but didn't Jesus say that the children are innocent, right? So, like, if some kids are dancing at a wedding, do they really understand that a wedding's happening? So, but you're saying there's absolute. I'm asking you. I don't know. I don't want to
I'm
speak for
listening.
you.
I'm listening. Finish. Go ahead.
Is there absolutely zero innocence in Palestine? That's it. Khalas.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah, it's a
So,
question. Yeah, I
so
mean,
now I am a member of Hamas. I go shoot at my enemy. I rape their women. I kidnap their children, and I come back, and then I hide under their houses. It is the fault of Hamas and the Palestinian who they allow them to hide under their houses, or the fault of the enemy who came after their children, seeking freeing them and punishing the criminals. So let us say I am now, let us say, wanted by the FBI. The FBI, they knew that this guy is a very, very dangerous criminal. Inside the house, there is children. Do you think the FBI, they will not shoot at me when I shoot at them? Because I have children in the house?
of course, of course.
So,
But like,
so why we want to blame, you are the one saying I see black and white. In fact, it's you. You see only that the Israeli are coming, and now because there's a children's, oh, the Israeli, they cannot do anything. Well, this is mean that, oh, what we need to do, we go, we kill them, we kidnap them, we rape them, and we put a bunch of women and children in front of them, and we make a
no,
party.
no, it's not right. First of all, I'm sure maybe you remember me. I left Islam because of you. I'm Christian. I'm Palestinian. I had my brother call in. I'm trying to refresh your memory.
My friend, no
I called.
problem. But I'm using your logic. Your logic is wrong, because in wartime, we have to blame the one who caused the problem. So if
Yeah.
Hamas are braves, why they don't fight? Okay, they want to make a tunnel, make it out of the city. Why you make it underneath of hospital? Why you make it even the headquarters under the hospital? So if I want to blame the Israeli are going after their enemy. Okay, what is the way to find where we can find the enemy? We have to go in the ground. We have to shoot. It is a war. So now, when Hamas they came to Israel, and there is nobody holding guns, women in their houses, they rape them. What does have to do with the fighting freedoms? What does have to do with fighting for occupation?
Well, Hamas are scumbags. We know that.
But no, no,
October
no,
7th.
my friend. You said you are a Palestinian, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but is it true that maybe 90% or maybe 99% of the Palestinians they were shouting with the greeting of happiness and victory for what Hamas did?
I mean, I don't know how you measure that, but I know I saw them when they were spitting on Shani Luke, rest in peace. Her body, that was very disgusting. It made me sick to my stomach.
When the children, you said to me, when the children dancing in the wedding, did you ask yourself, where is the parents and why the parents don't say to them, don't dance?
That's my point. That's my point. The parents are to blame, and
Okay,
they're teaching
so
them a lot of
no,
hatred.
no, 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 no,
But
no. You see, the parents is encouraging the kids to dance for the death of those poor people. That means those children too, when they grow, they will be Hamas again. So nothing changed. If they are children or not, it doesn't make any difference anymore, because this is the future Hamas. Hamas, a children today, he is 7 years old. 7 years after, he is a member of Hamas carrying a gun. I can show you Hamas members, they are at the age of 10 carrying guns. So now we say they are children. I made a video a long time ago. I don't know if you saw it. It's called The Beauty of Hamas and the Ugliness of Israel. Overnight, I have hundreds of thousands of views. And then YouTube terminate my channel totally for that videos. 2 videos I made. In the beginning, they promoted because they thought I'm speaking against Israel, because the title sound like it, The Beauty of Hamas, the Ugliness of Israel. But in the video, I showed how the Palestinian, and you are a Palestinian, they send a bomb inside an infant diaper, which means they explode their own infant.
they're crazy. They're crazy.
No, they are not crazy. This is Islam, my friend. This is Islam. They
I
send
know.
a
That's why I
they
left.
send a
That's why I
child.
left.
He is 9 years old. They make him wear a vest and they tell him go enter. He arrived between the Jews and boom. So if now the Israelis shoot at the 9 years old kid or the infant, it's a war crime.
It's
But
all the
if
work.
but if
Okay.
9 years old kill all the Jews, he is misleaded. He's a child. He don't know what's going on. So what's happening is we give excuse for the crime and the organized crime, and then we go and we take to court, international court, the victims. Israel withdrew from Gaza for the last 20 years. In the day of October 7, more than 150,000 Palestinians work in Israel. 150,000. How they are suffocating them if they are giving them jobs, and they are trusting
Well,
them to go inside, their territory. In fact, if you ask me, I say to you, if I am in charge of Israel, I will never allow a single one of them to enter it. But they are so much terrorists, they don't understand until now that their enemy is full of hatred, and it doesn't matter how good you are to them, they will never change. Count my words,
well,
come 100 years from now, 100 years from now, the conflict will
okay.
never finish because the Israeli are stupid.
Right.
Because
That's why I'm a Christian, because it says that God's going to save the Jews in the end. And, I'm Christian now, so it didn't make me it made me better. It made me, because I love everybody, right? And it doesn't matter, those are my people. It could be Chinese people getting killed. I care about everybody. Um, I tell my family about Christ. But the whole thing about I was never told I look Arabian my whole life. I was always told I look Jewish. I did a genetic testing to just kind of switch the subject. I only have 33% Peninsula Arabian blood. But don't you know, or do you not believe the genetic tests that say that we do come from the Bronze Age Canaanites, or do you reject that?
my friend, I believe all of those are fictions because the whole genetic is a stupid idea. Uh, like even if you do test about you and your dad, you will find they say to you it is high possible you are from your dad. They can't even confirm that, even if it's just for your dad. So how we can confirm for with people who never exist no more? I mean, this is madness. How I can confirm that I am from the Pharaoh if the Pharaoh is not there? How I can confirm that I have the DNA of a lion was exist in the Babylon if that lion, Mr. Cat, died a billion years ago? So the DNA is a joke. It's a joke. It's not true. It's fiction. Same time, all of us, we are children of Adam and Eve. So based on this, a person he is from Zimbabwe, he's my brother. What does have to do with this DNA? This
No,
is the
no, I
land of
just
the Jews. This is the land of the Jews, and they should have their land. It doesn't
they
matter
should. They
because
should. They
because
should.
everybody blood is mixed. Nobody have a pure blood.
Nobody has
Nobody.
very good. So what's the solution, though? I'm asking from I'm not asking for what's moral.
A solution
What
is so
the Palestinians
number
should they
one
leave?
number one solution is a Christ. But we
Of
know
course,
that
of course, of
but
course.
we know that the criminals, they will not have such a solution unless they believe. The second solution is to fight the criminals. And
Yeah,
Hamas
but
and the likeness of Hamas and all the terrorists are criminals. We have to fight the
right,
hate of Islam. We have to demolish Islam. Hamas exists because of Islam.
of course, of course. Well,
Qaeda, ISIS, all of those hatred terrorists exist because. So the major problem is not Israel. The major problem is Islam. We have to demolish Islam.
right, but even people from Nablus, it's known that they do descend from the Samaritans. Let's just focus on that, right? That's known, like that's a fact, right? Because they always say, oh, like even the Arabs would say, oh, the people, they look so different or whatever. Who knows or who cares? But you said yourself that and I've seen, like I have a Palestinian friend, he looks Pakistani, I swear to God. Me, I'm told I look Jewish or Polish or Russian, I don't know. We all look so different. So doesn't that prove, because they say that the Palestinians and the Jews, along with the Lebanese and the Syrians,
My friend, those
that
are not. You are not a Palestinian. Palestinians are not exist no more.
But you said that God commanded them to kill the Palestinians, but you yourself said that we weren't
No,
from
no, no,
there.
no,
So what
no.
are you doing?
I am using the logic of the Muhammadan. The
Okay.
Muhammadan, the Muhammadan, when they say why they do this, I show them their hypocrisy. It is their God command. Their God never mentioned the word Palestine. Never.
Right.
Not a single Muslim book. Not even their prophet. So the reason it's not mentioned because there's no Palestinians. There's no Palestinians. You know, when Christ he spoke in the Bible, he is not speaking to those who you call Arab today. Those are Arab. Jesus either spoke to the Roman or the Aramaic or to the Israeli. Simple as that. But
Right.
we don't find those Arab in any story. Like who is the Arab guy who came to Jesus and Jesus spoke to him? None. Why? There's no Arab? Yeah, because there's no Arab. The first time Arab came to this territory, as you see the Muslims themselves, they confirm that. It is when Omar occupied Jerusalem and the coward Muslim, they call it opening. You see the hypocrisy of the Muhammadan? When they conquer your land and strip you from your land, they call it opening. They don't call it occupation. Like as an
So you don't
example,
think it's
when the Muslim they took Constantinople, they don't call it occupation, they call it opening. So this filthy religion, when they steal your land, they call it opening because they have the right to the key for every land. They can rape your woman, you can take your land, and then they hijack the land. So they come to Jerusalem, they come to Israel, they hijack the land, they took the name of the Palestinian. They are not Palestinian, they have nothing to do with the Palestinians. And now they claim that they are the one who own the land and they are the victims. When in reality, it is the opposite. They are occupation. Go and read the Pact of Omar. This is the first time a single Arab person entered the land.
right. You know, because I mean, Jews themselves were saying. I watched a YouTube video. Whatever. It's two guys. They're Jewish, and they're speaking how that that the Palestinians do likely descend from Jews and they mix because if we have North African blood, right, and we have 13% Egyptian blood, and we have Arabian blood, and it shows that we're indigenous from the Levant. I just think it's interesting. I mean, it doesn't matter if you agree or not, but this is a little irrelevant. I just wanted to challenge you on that because when they say that they're Arab, it's the term Arabi is it's a linguistic term and a cultural term. So it doesn't mean that they're 100% genetic
No,
Arabian,
no, but
right?
for them, no, for them, they believe that they are truly Arab. Because, you know, this what they are. You see, Islam is the problem. A Muslim, he think, if he is an Arab, he is a noble person. He's like Muhammad. This is why you see a scumbag, he is from Indonesia. He claimed that he is descendant from Muhammad. Suddenly,
You're right. You're right.
suddenly, I mean, he is an Asian, he's Indonesian. How in the world this guy descended from Muhammad? Looked like Muhammad penis was so long. I believe it. He's a prophet. So it's a scam. So now, if you are a person and you are an Aramaic or you are a Turkish, which one you prefer to say, an Arab or a Turkish to Arab? Because Arab will make you from the same people of Muhammad. If you go right now to those poor countries like Bangladesh, Indonesia, India, Muslims, you go to them and you say, I'm an Arab, you will see they make you like a king. They treat you like a king. If you say you are from Mecca, man, they worship you. This is why Osama bin Laden become a leader. He have two things, or three things actually. He is an Arab, he's from the land, and he is very rich. What is missing? Nothing. He became a
But
king.
don't you think there? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm more with the brother Sam Shamoon on this, but I think both sides are doing wrong, right? So when you have them going, when you have IDF twisting little girls' arms and breaking their arms, and when you have the
Well,
IDF
when
going,
this, why this little girl
they're going,
is a,
they're going
why this
into
little, my friend, there's nothing is called little girl.
going into the
If the little girl,
national.
if the little girl is throwing a rock at my head, I will not consider her a little girl. I will consider her a threat because a rock,
Okay.
David, he killed a king by a rock and he was a teenager.
You're right. Some have died from the rock. I don't think I'm not
Yeah.
condoning it.
So
I condemn October
the
7th, but
so
I think that
this is what the media show you, that the Israeli, shouldn't you ask yourself if the Israeli are bad? Why don't they shoot everybody and finish it? Why they are holding her from the
I
arm?
don't I don't think they're all bad, brother. But I think when the IDF are going to
My
the
friend,
Aqsa
if
Mosque
we go
and
right now, if we are a
they're
bunch of
beating old
Christians,
women
listen,
and
listen,
men. That's not okay. That's not
you,
Christ-like.
if
I'm not a
you,
follower.
listen,
I'm not a follower of
you left Islam,
Israel.
my friend, you left
Go
Islam,
ahead.
you left Islam. So if me and you,
Yeah, Islam's Zibala, garbage.
oh, listen, we go now, me and you, to the territory where the Palestinian Muslims are located. And then we throw rocks at them and we say we are Christian, we want a church. We want our church back. What will happen to us in 2 seconds?
That can end good.
They will kill us.
They'll kill us. Yeah, and I don't
Okay.
like Hamas at
So
all. I
no,
think
the
they're
Hamas,
scumbags.
all of them are the same. This guy Abbas, the in the West Bank, he was the first one. Go check it out. The first one who sent a letter to Erdogan, congratulating him for taking our church, Hagia Sophia, and converting it to a mosque. All of them are the same. So imagine, okay, what if we took the Holy Aqsa and we make it a church? Is Abbas going to send us a graduation letter for taking it? So they are hypocrite, all of them, they are criminals. They teach their
Okay.
children's hatred. And then when you
Right.
say children are dancing, what they understand? No, they understand. They understand. I was a kid, I understand. Who said kids don't understand? They
Yeah,
do.
they're taught hatred. You're right. So, but we were there. It doesn't matter where we came from. Rome. It doesn't matter where we came from. We're there. So what's the solution? Though? I admit it's the Jewish land. Do we split it
There's
in
no
half? Do we
solution. You
learn how to
see,
get along?
this is will not finish unless a war happened, and the war have to be massive, and one lose and one win. This will never
Okay.
end. This
I'm
is
glad my yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
because they are fueled by religion. It's not about the land. It doesn't matter who owned the land. The Muslim, they never even control their land. As long it's a Muslim control their land, they are okay. If Erdogan now occupies Jerusalem, the Muslims would dance in the street. But all of us, we knew how the Turkish used to kidnap Arab women, them, torture them, take their money. They even cut the whole trees in those countries. Syria used to be like heaven. The Turkish, they cut all the trees just to burn it, just to use it as a fuel. They did not
Yeah,
cut.
Islam is
They did
garbage.
not cut one tree from the land belonged to them. They cut all the trees from Iraq, from Syria, from Jordan became a desert because of them. So nobody complained. Why? Because they are Muslims. When the Muslims, Albanian and non-Albanian Muslims, who rule Egypt for more than 1,200 years, not a single Muslims in Egypt complain because they are Muslims. It's all about religion.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I'm sure you remember me now, but I'm the one that had those dreams and stuff. So I'm like, I was trying to talk to you for so long, and you kicked me off, and you
No,
added me,
no,
so
I
I respect
I
it.
thought you have nothing to say. I asked you
It's
what do you want to
okay,
say,
brother.
but it's okay. I don't mean it.
It's
You
okay.
see, because
I
sometimes
love you, man. I just you're one of the main reasons I left. Of course, it was for the Lord, but I just bought your book. I'm excited to read it. I watch you a lot. I really credit you as one of the main reasons why I left Islam. And I pray for you all the time. And I like that you stand on what you believe. I just wish it wouldn't have to be going on. I'm glad my family left. I don't want to visit there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to ever visit the Middle East. I don't want to go there, especially not now as a Christian. I never even wanted to go as a Muslim because it's crazy. They're violent. They're crazy people over there. It's not safe. Yeah, I don't know if I have much more to say. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I respect you and always sending you love and prayers, because you really opened my eyes. So I just want to thank you again. Um, yeah,
all right, my friend. Thank you very much. I'm happy for you. Did your brother leave Islam yet or not yet?
you do remember me now. Yeah, I was just gonna mention that.
Yeah, I
No,
remember you brought me your brother to talk to me, and he
yeah.
was yeah. But what happened to him? There's any update?
Wait, is there a what?
If there's any update, he's still a Muslim?
Yeah, he's still a Muslim. I've had my own uncle say that the dreams I had are from the devil. Of course, they say that. Yeah, I try to tell him all the time. Like I told him the other day, like you just have to seek and he'll show you. I can only do so much, but no, he's still Muslim. I've had people say very bad things to me, like that I had my own uncle tell me that my own uncle told me that I said, what if Jesus is God? He said, if Jesus is God, I would rather go to hell. So I forgive them. This is what Islam makes them. It's not them. Islam makes you like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, he's still Muslim. And I try to tell people, and it doesn't get lonely because I have a lot of all the Discord, and a lot of my friends are Christians. But I wish that the people I love the most, my family, could open their eyes. But I just think a lot of people just don't care as much about religion. Like I really did. And like people told me, why do you read so much about religion? Why are you going so deep into it? I'm like, if I believe Islam, though, I want to know everything about it and be able to defend it. And I guess the last thing I'll say, I thought it was very funny that I was looking at you, all you Christians, like, oh, they're just making stuff up about Islam. They're just making stuff up. And I remember because I called you a couple of times to defend Islam. And then I saw every single thing you guys were talking about was from the Quran and the Hadith. So I think if somebody's sincere, I know Jesus will show them. And I think Jesus has a very special place in his heart for Muslims because he sees that they're in this demonic filth, trash religion, and he's giving them dreams. Not Buddhists, not Hindus, not tribes in the Amazon. All millions of Muslims are dreaming of Jesus, so I try to tell them that.
Yeah. All right, my friend. Thank you very much for joining. And you can invite your brother anytime to maybe we can help him to see the truth. We have Yasmin. I think she is a Muslim. Go ahead, Yasmin.
Hi, I actually used to be a Muslim. I'm not anymore. I'm a Christian now.
Oh, okay.
I do have a question though, and I guess it's a question for advice, if that's okay.
All right.
I converted when I was 17, and I'm almost 20. Well, I'm 29 now, so I'm almost 30. I didn't do it right. When I first converted, I actually had a dream, just like that other brother said. Except the dream, I didn't see Jesus. I didn't see anything in my dream. I actually just had a dream that I left, and I was very scared. And I just knew that it was Jesus comforting me. I don't know how I knew. I just knew. And I know that was kind of a hard thing for my parents to swallow. And I definitely converted before I knew the extent of why I wanted to be a Christian. So because of that, because of how it happened, I feel as though I don't have a leg to stand on to go and bring my siblings back, and they all hate me. I have 5. I'm one of 6. I got disowned, so I practically raised myself, put myself through school, worked full time. Never went back to Islam, never second guessed it. It took years, though, for me to not be scared of Islam, because as a woman, and I will say that I think that we have this very differently from the men that used to be Muslim. If they're converting, they have it much easier. I don't care what anyone says. As a woman, we not only have a lesser freedom to go and follow Jesus, but we have less physical freedom as well. Even in America, the Muslims that I was raised around in the community, all of the female cousins I had, we all suffered a level of abuse. And I still have them I have cousins reach out to me via messages, thinking that I need some sort of saving. And most times when I talk to them, they say things like I make them nervous about their faith. I think I make them second guess it, which that's good. You should be second guessing it. However, I guess here's where the advice comes in. I have a lot of guilt about bringing Muslim women into Christianity, because the amount of pain that I had to go through by myself to keep my faith is something I wouldn't wish on my worst nightmare. And so I'm not bringing I haven't tried to, I mean, I've tried to talk to my family, but they don't want to speak, not unless I'm going to convert back to Islam. But I will say I haven't tried because of the level of abuse that happened to me. And almost every woman in Palestine, and it's a lie if they say that women don't get abused in that culture, because they do. We all do. Especially if you're from El Bira or Ramallah, abuse is a very, very consistent thing amongst the women. And so how do we get through to Muslim women, because they have to fight so much more than Muslim men who convert to Christianity?
You see, I fight. I'm not comparing myself to you now, but just to give you an idea. I fight everybody around me, Christians. When I start speaking about Islam, every single Christian I met, and they are Christians, not Muslims. What you are doing? Why you are doing that? What you will get? Even a bishop, he said to me, son, what you getting from this? Do you know how dangerous it is? So I said to him, for sure, he's a bishop, he's an old man, very old. So I said to him, sir, you are a bishop how many years? He said, I don't know, 45 years. I said, how many Muslims they left Islam and accepted Jesus since you became a bishop, like by sharing the teaching of Christ? He said, none. I said to him, ask me the same question. Then you will know what I'm getting from this. So my sister, you don't seek a blessing from neighbors or from family. Your own family, even if they are Christians, because there's many fake Christians, they will do the same. They will disown you. They will stay away from you. In fact, if you are a person who try to practice a true Christianity, you will see that you will find yourself lonely most of the time.
Incredibly, but I don't. It's not a loneliness that I regret. It's a loneliness that's comforted by God, and that's okay.
Yeah, but this is not a problem.
Yeah, but that how do you describe that feeling? Because what you're describing is the Holy Spirit. You know, that's what we're describing, right? And how do we describe that feeling to Muslims who are women who don't even fathom that something like this exists?
I always, that's what I do here. I deal with Muslims every day, as you know. I don't know for how long you're watching me. So,
this is actually my first time.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
You can search about me. You will find scary stuff. So anyway, when I speak to people, I don't assume what they will say. I listen to them carefully. Like now, you join. I assume from your name that you're a Muslim, correct?
No, I'm Christian.
No. When I said I look like we have a Muslim, her name is Yasmin. Go ahead. So I assume from your name that you are a Muslim. So you don't know what people are until they start talking. And my advice to you is to treat everyone individually different. If you put in your mind that you can make people understand by making a standard of understanding, that is impossible, because people, they have different background, they have different education, they have different experience in life, they have different, everything different. So it's like, bringing a plant from the desert and trying to explain to the desert plant how beautiful Alaska is.
Yeah.
So you can tell it's white, you can tell it's so beautiful by showing a picture, but the second you put them in the cold, they will die.
Yeah.
And this is what happened to those people around you. They cannot go out of the fish tank because they are scared that if they leave the fish tank, even if the water is dirty, it's murky, it's full of fish poop, still they will not dare to leave the fish tank, because they grow there, they are from there, and they gang together there. So Islam is like a gang. Islam is like a gang. You leave the gang, you have a consequence. Go ahead.
Sorry, from a Christian standpoint, I deal with a lot of guilt, and I don't know how
What
to.
do you mean by guilt when you say guilt? You said that many
So
times.
I deal with guilt because I know that they hurt me physically and a lot, and when I was growing up, and so I know that that has a lot to do with me not wanting to reach out. It's not because I don't want them to be saved. It's only that I think that they're still capable of being destructive and abusive. Like many Muslim women are, they're scared to leave. I am scared to even bring the word to them. So I don't know if I sometimes feel like I'm gonna go to hell because of it. I feel like God is judging me because of it.
No, 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 no. You are wrong. First of all, Yasmin, listen. You don't torture yourself for no reason. First of all, I do not need to go to Somalia to speak to Somalian. I know if I go to Somalia, speak against Islam, I will be dead in 2 seconds. So
Yeah.
you can do the same I'm doing. You can have your own channel. You can speak the words. Whoever want to listen, he's welcome. Whoever don't want is free. You have no guilt. There's no guilt. No, you should not feel guilt, because simply it's not your fault that somebody don't want to listen. But you do your best, and you do not need to go and approach people that can be harmful for you.
Even if it's my family?
It's what yet?
Even if it's the people that raised me?
You see, my people is not what when the people came to Jesus and they said to him, "Your mother and your brothers are here." What he said? He said, "Those are my brothers and mothers." So your family is not where you are born. You don't choose this family. I didn't choose my parents, regardless if they are bad or good. So the pain inside you because you want to save them, but they don't want to listen and they are arrogant. But I say to you, you should not cry for nobody. People make a choice in their life, and everybody have to pay for his choice. I mentioned that many times, that if my own father or mother, they don't want to believe in Jesus, and they decide not to believe, and they went to hell, I will not cry one tear for them. Why? Because it was their choice. Feel sorry for no. Don't feel sorry for anyone. It doesn't matter how much you love the people. Simply, they don't want to be saved. But
do you think that
yeah,
when we die, do you think that when we, I don't know if this is like me just thinking too much about it, but I definitely like, my parents weren't all bad. That would be a lie if I said that. You know, they provided for us well. They did well. They raised us in America for the majority of the time. So my parents aren't all bad. So I guess when we die, I guess my question is this going to be something that I'm always going to remember and sit with, or is this going to be something that God's going to take away from me?
No, you will not remember any of this because, you know, it's about justice. You did not do it. You know, did you do it to them? No, no. It's not you who make them go away from God. It's their fault. So why you want to feel bad about it? Sooner or later, it is their decision. You did not do anything, and I'm sure you tried. You don't want to listen. So I advise you not to think about it at all. Not all, you know. So what if my parents provide for me? I want to tell you something. Have you ever seen a cat carrying her babies with her teeth?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that mean the cat, she is better than your mother? No, she's a cat. She's a mother. God, he put in the heart of every human being that they should take care of their babies. So when parents, they take care of their babies, they are not doing you a favor.
Yeah.
And when you take care of your parents, you're not doing them a favor. This is how it should be. But
thank you. I think I needed to hear it. Thank you.
Yeah, but when you know when the parents decide to throw the child out, what's your fault? It's them who dishonor you. It's them who throw you out. It's their guilt, not your guilt. So don't worry about them. Be happy, feel satisfied because now you are saved. And I advise you, if you want, you make like a small channel where girls like you join, share your experience, help somebody, you know, like now we are talking, we don't know how many people they will be affected. You know, I remember once I used to go a long time ago in a program called Paltalk. I don't know how many of you here they knew Paltalk. So one day I went to Paltalk and I received a message in my chat, private chat, long message. I was not going to read it, but then the first line got my attention. She said, "Because of you." So I wanted to see, what is this? Is that an accusation? It is what? So this lady, she mentioned to me that it was her wedding day. And she came to Paltalk because she was bored and nervous and the limousine is late, but she is ready. She is dressed. She have her makeup, but the guy, the driver, is not showing up. So she decided to log in Paltalk. The first thing she saw, a big chat room full of people, and the debate is women in Islam. She entered the chat room, and the sheikh I was debating, he was explaining to me why it's okay to beat your wife in Islam. And she said, it was happened that I was going to marry a Muslim in the same day. So
Gosh.
when I saw that and I heard him defend his position, he is not even denying it, I said to myself, what a foolish I am to marry a man he believe he can beat me. So when the car came, she said, I'm not going. The guy called her, the future husband. She said, I am not sure I'm going to do this. Then he started threatening me. He will kill me if I don't come. So I said to myself, I did not marry him yet. And look what he's saying. And then she said to me, I want to say thank you. Because of you, I am not married to a Muslim. So lady, you can open your chat room or a small group, YouTube, Discord, do something, and then that will give you a relief because simply you are sharing the truth and you are doing your best to bring people to Christ.
Do you have any suggestions to keep myself safe while I do it as a woman?
Stay away from danger. Stay away, just stay away. Don't associate yourself with people they can cause. This is not only about Muslims. Like if I go right now and live between, I want to have a friends who they are drug dealers. What I expect from drug dealers, right? So stay away from people who you think they can be dangerous to you. Don't associate with them. If you have to move, move. I'm sure you can find a job. You are a growing lady. You move to different place.
I did. I left. I'm in a different state. I'm far away
Okay,
from
so
them.
that's it. So you know you can move. You can go have different friends. Choose your friends carefully.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, and I'm sorry.
And you can help. You know, a person like you can be more helpful than me, and I will tell you why. You are a female. You went through different experience than me. You know, I'm a person. I grow like in different way. Nobody dare to threaten me. Nobody, you know, I'm not the kind who can intimidate it. So you have different experience. So you can help many people who they have same situation like you. They are ladies, they are females, they are girls, young or old. They have a fear. They've been disowned. The community try to make them feel bad. People look at them down for no reason except making a choice to believe in the Lord. So you can be a great help for people to see what is the true Islam is about and what kind of experience we go through, and they can learn from you how to can get away from it. I want you to be strong.
Well, thank you. I just joined your Discord group, so maybe I can be a part of this community for a little while longer, so that I can try to learn a little more.
You are welcome, my sister, and we are happy. And I ask all the people here to pray for our sister Yasmin. She sounds like a wonderful person. You know, those who like the sensitive souls, you can feel them. They cry because they are sensitive. They cry because they have a good heart. They cry because they have a quality soul inside them. Those are people of God. You know, those people who love and they love to do something good. So we pray for people like Yasmin, and we hope more like her. This is why I say, you see, we are against Islam, but there is between the Muslims a lot of wonderful people. Look at this lady. Look how, listen to her tears, you know. So maybe she can write a book with her tears without talking, because she have an experience none of us has. Maybe you should write a book, actually. Why you don't write a book?
Maybe one day. Thank you so much for answering.
No, Yasmin, I honestly, I say to you, you should write a book. You can use a different name. You don't need to use your, use a nickname. You should write a book about your experience, and trust me, your book will be successful, because it is coming from reality, coming from your heart, coming with your tears. It's not a fiction. If people enjoy fiction, why they will not enjoy?
Yeah, and
real life?
if there is, can I, before I just leave here with you, can I send a message to any Muslim women, if there is any in here,
Sure,
if you
go
don't
ahead.
mind?
Go ahead.
If you are a Muslim woman, a woman in this chat, I just want you guys to know that even if you accept Christ, when you accept Christ and when you convert, you've got a long road ahead of you. You're gonna be weary in your faith if you don't stay with the word. And it happened to me even after I converted, and it was with age and with time and never stopping reading the Bible and going to church, that was able to bring me back and really study in depth why it is that I wanted to take Jesus as my Lord. I accepted Jesus as my Lord, I think, before I truly understood to the extent of the beauty that he has, not just here on our earth, but also in heaven. And so if you're a Muslimah and you're listening, I want you to know that if you convert, don't expect it to be roses and beaches. It might feel that way initially, but expect to be attacked, because you're going to get attacked, and you're going to keep getting attacked. And the more in depth you fall into your faith, the more that you're going to get attacked, because you become useful. And especially, I think, if you're someone like me who holds a lot of guilt, and I know that I shouldn't, and I think I'm holding a little less now, so thank you, Christian. But if you struggle with anything like that, I want to let you know that Islam, as beautiful as it might seem to you, know that the beauty in Islam existed in the Bible, existed in parts of the Torah before it existed in the Quran. There is nothing in terms of a beautiful revelation. There is nothing in terms of a miraculous miracle that happened in the Quran that we take and can see that has developed in this world as from the hand of God, not like we have seen it develop in the Bible, and we can prove it through the Bible. So if you are going to believe in Islam, all I ask is that go back and look at Prophet Muhammad, at your Prophet Muhammad, and please question whether or not it was actually Angel Gabriel giving him the message. And if you have to ask yourself that, if you're going to tell yourself, well, it was Angel Gabriel, just because the Quran tells you that it was Angel Gabriel who gave Muhammad the message and told him to Iqra, if that is what you guys want to believe, then all I ask is that you go and you read the Old Testament in Jeremiah 23:29. It tells you to not believe a man like Muhammad, who claims to have had a dream, who went and traveled all the way to Medina in this revelation dream that he had. The Bible tells us to not believe in such men. And if the Quran tells you that you should believe in the Old Testament, then you should believe in Jeremiah 23:29.
All right, sister. Well, by the way, the Quran not only don't have miracles, the Quran is a joke. We laugh at it every day, and we challenge the Muslims to come, and this is why they are scared even to talk about it. And about the journey of Muhammad to paradise, the Quran never say Muhammad he went to paradise. Nowhere.
No, I think it said that he went to like Medina or something. Like he was given revelation in a dream, and he went on the translation is Pegasus, if I'm not mistaken, the type of horse spiritual animal that he took in his dream. And again, these are all things that, like, when I was growing up in Islam as a woman, they don't tell you. they tell you that he was given, they don't tell you how he was given revelation, only that he was given revelation. And it's only until you open it for yourself and you see it for yourself that you have to ask yourself, what did the Quran do to protect you from making sure that Muhammad wasn't talked to by a devil disguised as an angel?
Yeah.
There is nothing that protects you if you don't follow Jeremiah 23:29 that says, do not believe a man who says that he had dreams of revelation. He was, that God had given him a message. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, and there's a million reasons not to believe in Muhammad, but I want you to you can.
But that would be the first, I think. That if
Yeah.
I guess that's
The Old
message.
Testament says there's two reasons not to believe in someone claimed to be a prophet. Number one, if he prophesy and his prophecy come to be false, and that goes with Muhammad, he gave tons of them and they were false. Number two, if he prophesy in the name of a false god. So Muhammad, he did both. So Muhammad is a false prophet. Plus, there's tons of things. He have zero ethic. He have minus zero ethic. But when you mentioned Muhammad going to heaven, if you go in the Quran, I was just want to teach you something. I'm sure you never heard of before. In the chapter, in the chapter of Al-Isra, I assume you are from, you said from the okay. So maybe you have some relative, they are from Hamas too, right? I'm sure. If you read with me, you know Arabic? You know how to read Arabic?
I don't know how to read Arabic, no.
All right. So in the Quran, you see here that
I will understand you if you read it to me.
Yeah. In chapter 17, nowhere it says Muhammad he went to heaven. Not a single verse. It says, praise be Allah to Allah, the one who departed his servant from the Masjid al-Haram, where the forbidden area, to the Masjid al-Aqsa, the farthest mosque. Nowhere here it says the name of Muhammad, and nowhere here it says that Muhammad he went to heaven. This is about Moses. If you read the verse after it, right away it says, we gave Moses the scriptures. If you go to the book of Exodus, chapter 19, maybe somebody can post it for us, Exodus 19:23, you will see that God, he told Moses that there is a border of a forbidden land. They cannot pass it in the Mount of Sinai. This is where God, he appeared to Moses. So this is Al-Masjid al-Haram, the holy ground where nobody can pass. This is why it's called Al-Haram, forbidden. So he took him from where? He took him from the forbidden land to the temple, which is the temple of Suleiman. So praise be to the God who took his servant at night. Where? At night. From the land of the forbidden land, which is the Sinai, forbidden mount, where God, he says to Moses, don't let anyone get close this area, otherwise they will be perished. From that area into Jerusalem. So this verse have nothing to do with Muhammad. This is about Moses and the Quran in front of us. The Muslim, they fabricated stories, have nothing to do with what the Quran is saying, and suddenly Muhammad, he went up to heaven, seven flying donkey. He saw
flying Pegasus.
yeah, and he saw there Jesus and Adam, the whole gang is there, the gang of Islamic prophet. So the story of Muhammad going to Jerusalem does not exist. It's a big fat lie. This was about Moses, and Muslims always are disconnected from their religion. I never saw actually a Muslim he understand his book.
Thank you so much. That was helpful, and I think I'm gonna dive a little more into that. So I appreciate it.
Always come join us. You will learn a lot.
Thank you so much.
All right,
I'll let you go.
God bless you, and we will pray for you always.
Thank you so much.